it's Tanya. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. I have a really sweet little video for you today. I want to make a vintage telephone Valentine's treat holder, okay? I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but that's what we're making. And it would also be a great craft fair project, just saying, okay? And I also want to say I did not come up with this idea. I saw it on Pinterest, and I found the lady who made it. I can't remember her name, but I'll put it on the screen while I'm editing. But it is really cute, easy to make, and so adorable. So let me show you what you'll need in case you want to make this Valentine's Day treat holder that looks like a payphone, okay? I think it's so cute, all right? So I'm going to be using various embellishment stickers, okay? It's hard to tell. Some came from the Dollar Tree on the one that I use. I have a prototype. Some came from the Dollar Tree. Some came from Hobby Lobby. And so I'll show you that in a minute. But just different embellishments. I'll link everything that I can find in the description box below. My Easy Read ruler, highly recommend that. My Barely Art glue. Then I used a 2-inch scallop punch. I deviated mine, how I made mine, from how she made hers, okay? And then a 2.5-inch punch, circle punch. Then I used this little one. I don't know what it is, but it's really tiny. It may be like 5/8. And then a 1.5-inch circle punch. And then I used this, and I'll show you why. You don't need both of these. Just another little, you could reuse your circle punch if you wanted, but you do need it about 1 inch or something like that. Then I used this little heart punch that I picked up at Hobby Lobby yesterday in that haul. Then I used this. I got this, I think, at the Dollar Tree, this little hole punch. Then this. I used these, and these were in my haul yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the description box below. They're just elastic hair ties. Michael's has them. My Dollar Tree did not. Yours may, but these, you really need these. Okay, but I got these at Hobby Lobby, like I said, so you can go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Then you'll need some black cardstock and some white cardstock. And then I use this little jelly roll pin, all right? And then this is the paper pads that I used. This is a Recollections Hot Buy from Michael's I've had for years. And so this is Craft Smart, but it was a Hot Buy at Michael's, I'm pretty sure. And then this Hot Buy at Michael's in the pinks. And then I did use this Recollections red cardstock paper. Now, you do need 12 by 12 paper. All right, are you ready to see the little prototype? It's adorable. Look at this. I love it. This is the phone cord. This is the little phone itself with your receivers. This opens, and I have feet on it, right, like this. So it will stand up. This opens like this. You can put treats or gift cards in it. This right here opens down, so you can put treats in that. And this is just absolutely stunning. I love this. So this is what we're going to make. And it really is super simple, okay? So to make this so it's not so long, I've gone ahead and cut my paper, and I'll tell you what I've done, okay? Now, you need a patterned paper and a solid. This is like the phone base. This right here, this right here, and it is the solid. Now, you could make pattern, but I think it probably looks better with solid. And it's 12 inches, so you didn't need to cut that. And I believe it's 5.5 in width, okay? So I've already cut that. Then this right here, it's like the coin base. It is cut at, and I think this looks prettier with pattern paper, okay? This is cut 8 1/8 inch long, okay? And then in width, it is cut 6 3/8 in width. All right, so I've cut that. Then while you're cutting, you're going to need another solid piece, and that is going to make this, the phone handle itself, okay? And you will need a hot glue gun in addition, okay? So the phone handle is 5.5 inches long, and I'll put all this in the description box below, the measurements, by 1 3/4 wide, okay? Then for this little piece right here, it connects the receiver to the phone. It is cut at 2.5 inches long by 1 3/4 wide. Now this is where I totally veered off. She used round circles to put here to make hers, but I wanted mine a little fancier, so I took a scallop punch and did that. And this is 2 inches, okay? So you need 4 of these. And then I think that's all for now. We'll get into the rest a little bit later. Okay, so I've already cut all these. What I want to do now is score them. All right, for the foam base is what we're going to work on first, which is this right here. Okay, you want to put your paper in to where your 5.5 inch is this up here. Get your little bone folder, and we want to score at 1.5 inches on both sides, okay? So I'll turn it, and 1.5. All right, then we're going to take it back up to here at the 12-inch side, and we're going to score 1.5 and 5 1/4. And then we're going to turn it and do it the same thing again. We're going to do 1.5 and 5 1/4. Okay? And I'll burnish these later, okay? After I get everything scored. Okay, now we're going to go to this coin base, all right? So you want to put it to where the 8 1/8 side is up here. And we're going to score at 1 3/8. And then we're going to score at 3 3/8. And then 4 3/4. And 6 3/4. Then we're going to turn it. Then you're going to score at 1 3/8 on both sides. All right, and then we're going to turn it 1 3/8. All right. Now we're going to go to this right here, the phone handle. You want to put it to where it's 1 3/4 up at the top, and you're going to score a half on both sides. Okay, so we're going to score at a half. We're going to flip it and score at a half. This is so easy to do, all right? Then we're going to turn it to where the till the 5.5 inch side is at the top, and we're going to score at a half and 2.5 on both sides. A half and 2.5. And then we're going to flip it and do a half and 2.5. Okay, there's that. Then we have one more piece to score, and this is this little place right here, this little piece that connects your receiver to the phone, all right? And what you want to do with this, go to the 2.5 side, and we're going to score at a half. Then we're going to score at 1. Then we're going to score at 1.5. And then we're going to score at 2. Then we're going to flip it. And we're going to score at 1/2 on both sides. Flip it and a half. See how simple this is? It really is. Now we're going to burnish these. But I think this would be a lovely little Valentine treat holder. I mean, who would not love to get something like that? You could give it to a child's teacher. You could give it to your Sunday school class. You could give it to your friends. You could give it to your loved ones. Like a girls' night out and hand this to them. Okay, we've got this one burnished. Now we're going to go ahead and burnish this one. Okay, that one's done. Now we're going to do these two. And then we're going to burnish this one. Now what I want to do is get some scissors and we are going to cut this. All right, we're going to cut it straight up here on this seam and then angle this out. Angle that. Just like we made those other gift boxes for Christmas. It's the same principle. Oh, except I wasn't supposed to cut that. You leave these bigger ones uncut. And you cut out these little triangles on the others. I'm going to tape that and see if it'll work. Because I don't want to waste a piece of paper. And you do that on both sides. Okay, now I'm going to get a piece of tape and see if I can tape. Okay, I'm going to see if I can tape this one right here that I messed up and cut it. Don't think you'll really see much. Okay, like I've always said, there's always a way to take care of all your problems. Okay, just remember this one opens from the top so that you can get your candy in there or your gift card or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do this, okay? So I'm going to get my Barely Art glue and I'm going to put it on here. This is a lot, like I said, like those other little boxes, treat boxes I made. And then we're just going to hold it because it does take Barely Art a little bit to set up. It's good glue, but it gives you a little wiggle room, so you want to hold it for a little bit. All right, then we're going to glue these. Dropping it. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell. Now you can tell where I pulled that. Just hold it a little bit. And it's so fun embellishing these. I love it. It's a blast. You can see how fun it is. Okay. Then we're just going to flip this down and glue it, okay? And if you cut up through there and you don't get it, don't pull it. It'll tear like I did. Okay. Then we're going to go over here. See how easy? You could knock these out in no time. Flat. Just remember the top one opens this way. First time I made it, I got it backwards. I'll show you my original prototype. It's cute. I didn't want to use a lot of my good stuff because I didn't want to like waste it in case I didn't get it right. So I would recommend just doing a practice run. Okay. Then we're going to shut this like that. And there is our base. It'll be like that. So the phone base is already made. Now we're going to make the coin base, this right here, all right? So we have to remember that the coin base opens from the bottom. All right, so we're gonna do this, just like we did before. And I'll fast forward through this because I know you know what I'm doing. And you do both sides. We're making our tabs. All right, like I said, this has to open from the bottom like so, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing this. I thought this paper was so pretty. You can really let your creativity shine with this little project. Just making a little box like we've done in the past. It comes together so quickly. I'm gonna glue all over me. What a sweet little box, okay? Then what we're gonna do is glue, continue gluing. I always like to check to make sure, because once this goes on and it sets, you'll have a rough time getting it off. Okay, then this is going to shut just like that. So far we've got this like that, and it's just like we wanted it, okay? So we'll set that aside. Now I want to work on this. It's the little piece that connects your receiver to your phone. All right, I think I'm going to get smaller scissors for this. And you do on both sides again. All right, now this, we're going to just start, get our Barely Art glue out again. And I'm going to fold this up. I bet you could get a lot of these. If you sold these at a craft fair, I bet you could get a lot of money out of them. Okay. Then put some glue here and here. Flip it in. Flip that in. You could use hot glue. I think she used hot glue on this part because it was so tiny, but I didn't want to. Okay, then all you want to do is glue this in here. But I'm gonna make sure that everything, yeah. The mailman has arrived and Maggie is having a fit. They have a love-hate relationship. They're so funny. I gotta get some of this glue off my fingers. Ugh. You might do better to use the hot glue here. Okay. Then all we're going to do is seal that in there like that. Hope you can see. She glued hers together, and maybe I will. She put it right down through here and right down through there, I believe. But you don't really have to, but it does give it a nicer fit. I told you wrong. This right here is the phone handle. My mind is off. Okay, now we're going to make this little connector that connects to the phone. Okay. Now with this, I kind of just went totally rogue on this one, how I cut it. But you can cut it however you want. Okay, I'll cut on this side. I think I can see better. Because I cut some of these off totally because I thought it had too much bulk and it didn't need it. I'm going to make tabs all the way through here. I think she did that too. But then I just started cutting things off totally because I thought it just seemed too bulky for me. Maybe I did something different, wrong or something, but that's what I did. It doesn't need all that bulk, so you're going to want to cut your tabs all along through here. Just basically do what works for you at this point. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make this little box. And it kind of just, you fold it in and you make a square, okay? That's why I said, like this one, I ended up cutting totally off. Just cut the ones off you think you need to cut off to make it not so bulky when you fold things in. Like, I think this one could go as well. Just get in there and look. I'm sure she had a rhyme to what she did, but I didn't do mine exactly like she did. Oh, I didn't even tab these two. And you can see you definitely need them tabbed. Okay. So we have our box. Okay. So I'm going to put some Barely Art glue right here. Fold this over and let it touch. Every time I make this, I make it a little different. Then we're going to fold that one in. Fold this one over it. Fold this one. Fold that one over it. And then finally, fold that. Okay. Same thing for this. Going to fold this one in. Push down. I think the other one is wider, so I'll leave it for the top. Then fold that in, and we have made this cute little box right there. So now we can start assembling it and decorating it. I've noticed there's always a prettier side, at least to mine. So just use your prettiest side. Remember, these are handmade. I would say practice would make perfect. All right, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get, and I wish I hadn't, I might get like a little pink pen and try to do that, or I'll probably just put some embellishments on that to hide it, okay? Now I'm going to get my little white gel pen out. Just going to come along through here and add stitching. You can decorate these any way you want, but I think it does add a lot to it if you do this. I already had this gel pen. Had it for a long time. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then this one, I went ahead. Oh, and when you do yours, don't put your hearts upside down. I put my hearts upside down. Oh, well, you won't do that, okay? So, we'll just go around the top. You may not be able to see this a lot, but I think it kind of adds to it. You could really see it better on the red, but even on my little coin base on the other one, I don't think you could see it that much. You could use a different color gel pen. That would work, okay? Now we're going to get this right here. You got to have 4 of these, okay? And I'm just going to get the scalloped 2-inch. She also didn't use as large as a punch as this. I think she used like a 1-inch, but I wanted to do mine this way, okay? So what I'm going to do, well, I might maybe want to put this on first. Let's see. I want to give it a lot of room, but I don't want it to get down too far. Okay. Gonna get this. I think I'll glue it first. And I'm gonna glue this right here. Glue the other thing there. It's always good to look for fit. Yeah, like that. I just think these little scallops make it so cute. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Don't need glue up that high. And I'm gonna glue right like this. Kind of try to, yeah. Make them, you don't want your receiver taller on one side. You want it even. And that one fell off. Like I said, I love Barely Art glue, but it takes a minute to stick. Okay, well, we're going to let that dry. Now, I want to get my pen out again. You could have done this before, but I wanted to make sure that I knew where this was going to come down through here. That's why I didn't. If you know that you can do it, then go ahead. And I'm just adding like little stitched areas once again on this phone, and then I'm coming down through here and picking them up again. It just gives it a whimsical touch. I think that's Really cute, okay? And you can do it on both sides, all right? Now, I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to heat up my glue gun. Okay, while my glue gun is setting up, I'm going to do this one, I think, a little bit different. I'm going to cut out the circle here, all right? And I just think white makes it stand out much more. So I used the 2.5 inch. Now, she used a much smaller one. But do whatever you want to do. I think what she used, I could be wrong. Well, I didn't have the punch that she used. But look at this. Is this not cute? I don't care that it overlaps a little bit. I think it's adorable, okay? So that is what I'm doing there. Then I want a little color there. So I think I'm going to pick up on this. And I'm going to cut out, I think I used a 1.5 inch punch for this. Yeah, I did. You can already see how this is taking shape, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here. And like I said, I don't care if it kind of goes over. It doesn't bother me. But before I do that, I got ahead of myself. Don't do that just yet. Because, or don't glue the top. Don't glue the top. So we'll just put this about like, I'll make sure it doesn't adhere at the top yet. Because I may want to put something down in there. Then we're going to put this on here for the center. Is this not the cutest phone you ever saw in your life? I think it is adorable. All right, now, I think my glue gun is hot. Yes, it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do, remember, this opens this way, and this opens this way. I wouldn't want you to glue them incorrectly. It's cute. All right, we're going to put some glue right here. Try to get it in the center. I'm going to stand it up to do it. Hold it down. And this hot glue will set up really quickly. I don't know that regular wet glue would hold this. I really don't think it would. Look how cute this is. I love it, okay? Okay, now, okay, don't tilt it towards you too much. I was kind of doing that. All right. Now we're going to glue right in here. We're going to take this, find what we consider our prettiest side, glue it to that. And you could put this way or the other way. I just liked it this way. I think it's really cute. Now, before we go any further, you need to pick what color of this you want to use. And you only use half of it, okay? I could use the purple. I could use that. I like that. That's kind of cute. Okay. So what you want to do is you look in here. She used this. You look in here and you find where it's put together and you just cut it. This is so simple. I use these shears of Tim Holtz to cut this. Okay, you cut it. Easy cut. And you take half of this. You only need half. So you're actually going to get 2 of these out of 1. Okay? And I kind of stretch mine. I don't think she did that, but that's what I'm doing. And then you just put your hot glue, a big dollop on here. You put it to this underneath. And then, getting ahead of myself terribly, Then you're going to take hot glue and put it on the end of this. And you're going to hook it right there. It is. And glue that. I'm trying to hurry because I don't have that many glue sticks. And I'm afraid it's going to use all my glue sticks. And that hot glue will set up, okay? And kind of hold it level. I kind of tilted mine, okay? And you can see how adorable that is. While I have this here, I'm going to put some feet on this. I got this at Michael's. It was not on sale, but I thought, why not? I think it was $9.99. And I think I'm going to use maybe these pretty pink feet this time. I want to get everything with this glue that I have to get before I run out of glue stick. That's why I'm kind of hurrying. I don't think you'd have to have the feet, but if you don't get the bottom of your box really good, you'll definitely want to get the feet. All right, now for the fun part, let's embellish this. But you can see it stands up. It's adorable. There's its little feet. Here's all this. And like I said, when you're gluing that, keep it more level than I did. But this is beyond adorable. Then this will open up like so. And then this will open down like so. So cute. Okay, let me find what I want to put on it because I've been on here so long, and I'll come right back. All right, I have some ideas. This came out, it's a sticker, and I think I'm going to slide it right there. So I only want to take part of that sticker paper off. I've had this in my stash for so long. I'd say that I have gotten it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby a long time ago. Okay, I'm going to put that right there and stick that. I think that's cute because I want to incorporate some red. Then I think I'm going to put that on there next. And I think this is a sticker too. It is. So I can peel off. And I like it because they're half sheets. Like you can pull off half and you don't have to pull off the rest. And I like that. Okay, that is really cute. Now for here, what was I going to do? Oh, I think I decided to use these. And I really like, oh, the pink one came off. You could use the pink or you could use the red, but I think the pink, the red kind of makes it really pop. These came from Hobby Lobby this year, okay? So make sure when you get them, they're where you want them to go, because I don't think, oh, it will come up. Okay. It's easier if you do it this way. Then you can get them even. These are like the push buttons to the phone. I think this is so adorable. And you can see how fast you can put this together. These are very sticky. Okay, and then I'm just going to fill in. You could alternate with pink if you wanted, but I don't want to. I want to just keep it red. Like I said, I want to bring in some red. Oh, I don't have enough, so guess what? I am going to alternate. If you do this, get you some 2 packs. because you're going to need them. I really like that red, but gotta alternate it. Oh, look how pretty that is. Now we have to put something in the center. So I was thinking about maybe putting that. Oh yes, this. Look how cute. This came from Hobby Lobby this year. All right, then I'm going to Dollar Tree here. I've had these for a long time, these little stickers. And I wanted, to me, I think you have to have flowers for Valentine's. I think it just looks prettier. Let's see, maybe like that. Okay, then I want to put, here I want to put this. I just thought, this is the Dollar Tree. Once again, I have tons of stickers from the Dollar Tree. I love them. And then maybe I'll go with this again. Dollar Tree once again. I used that one on the other one. I could use this. It's really just whatever you like. Be Mine. Let's do Be Mine. Be Mine in the center of that receiver. Then I need to put something down here. I also want to add this little red envelope. Now, Dollar Tree had some of these, but I missed them. Can't believe it, but I didn't get them. I didn't think about it. Okay, you could also have added the pink. That would be really pretty. Maybe I would like the pink better. Would I like the pink better? Let's look. Yeah, I like the pink better. Okay, the pink. I love that. Okay, then I gotta find something to put down there. Maybe I'll just put another one of these, but differently. Maybe I'll just put this one. You could put them at an angle. I'm just kind of like putting them straight. Now I need to put something here. What was I going to put here? You could put that from the Dollar Tree. That would be really pretty. That would be pretty. Let me look at these. Hobby Lobby this year. Yep, I think I'll do that. This is a sticker. And I'm just going to angle that right there. I think I need something else right there. I always like to do things in threes. Oh, love. Okay. This is from the Dollar Tree as well, years ago. I have quite the sticker collection from the Dollar Tree. Let's take a look at them. All right, here are my little Valentine's treat holders in the shape of a vintage phone. I love it. They are so adorable. You could do this for, I could spend hours in here, but they're so easy to make, and you can see, you can decorate them so beautiful. But I love how these turned out, and I hope you enjoyed it. Here's my prototype, like I showed you. Here's its feet. It's so pretty. Like I said, the bottom opens up. You could put a lot of candy in that. If you were worried about the candy coming out, I don't think it will. You could put a magnet or a Velcro dot there. Then this opens like this. That's adorable. I love this. It is so precious. Look at that. Who would not want to get that? Like I said, a great craft fair seller, I think. This opens up, and you could put a lot in there, okay? Then this opens down. Here's its little feet, and they stand. So I think these are just as precious as they can be. So if you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make a Valentine's Day treat box in the shape of a phone, a vintage phone, then like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay crafty.